Our CASA was the one person the girls learned to confide in if they needed to share something. The girls, for a good majority of the time, viewed everyone else as someone trying to take them away from their mother. However, they saw their CASA as someone they could confide in when they thought no one else was listening.
Families that come into the child welfare system typically are in crisis. They are at the worst of times. And so we're here to try and help support them and get them back to a place where they can be a family again.
Our children come to us from a variety of different backgrounds, socioeconomic, cultural, racial, and it's happening right here in Fairfax County.
Child abuse happens in Fairfax County. Child neglect happens in Fairfax County. Child sex abuse happens in Fairfax County.
Abuse and trauma doesn't necessarily belong in one ethnic group or one gender.
It's not just the children who are living in poverty that are victims of abuse. It's not just the children who, whose parents have domestic violence that are coming into the care. It's actually children from all walks of life.
The role of the CASA, first and foremost, is to be a volunteer advocate for the child or youth in their case.
A CASA is someone who is the eyes and the ears of the court.
They have a shared desire to advocate for children who are going through some of the most traumatic situations of their lives.
We assign a volunteer, and our mantra to the volunteer is you start your case and you don't leave until you finish your case. And that means until that case closes.
For them to have a CASA advocate throughout the duration of the case means a reliable adult who, when they say they're going to be there, they're going to be there.
Having a CASA volunteer who's the same throughout, so your house may change 3 times, your school may change 2 times, but that same CASA volunteer shows up when they say they're going to show up and is there with you through the whole process.
And what that gives our children is, during a time of such uncertainty and insecurity, it gives them a sense of security and predictability.
That type of consistency helps the child settle them down and help them progress in life.
I think the role that CASA plays is significant. It is a way to show the child that even though you might think everyone else here is against you, I am here to make sure your voice is heard and not silenced.
One of my cases had 3 children. They moved 3 hours from here. One of the children had said to me after I showed up, and they looked at me and said, "What are you still doing here?" Because everyone else had changed. They didn't expect me to be there. But you can tell that they liked the fact that there's somebody that they recognize.
They know my CASA is going to be there to make sure that what I really need, that the services that I need, that I had told somebody and they're not hearing me or they're not paying attention to me, I know my CASA advocate is always going to be there to reinforce that or ask for what I need.
The skills that are most important are being diligent, knowing how to collect and write information. But really, we take everyone and we train everyone on what to do. We hold the volunteers' hands through the training and through the first part of their case because we want to make sure that this gets done right.
Training did a great job at letting you feel comfortable with what to say, how to build rapport, how to build that relationship with the child.
I really, really enjoyed the training. They made it fun. They made it interesting. You need to do all the training and you need to pay attention because it really, you do use it in the work that you do.
No child is the same. There's all different types of trauma, all different types of situations, all different age groups that you're dealing with. So don't think that there's one cut and dry method that you're going to face and a remedy for that method.
Research has shown that when children have a CASA who looks like them and who they can culturally connect with or who speaks their language, they're better served, they're better supported, and they just overall receive better advocacy.
We are not here to solve everybody's problems. We're not here to fix things to perfection. We're here to try to make things better.
I think at Fairfax CASA we're trying to give these children a sense of connectedness, a sense of feeling that there's one person who's there to speak for them when they can't speak for themselves.
You don't have to get a touchdown on every play, but the goal is to move the ball forward. So my work with the kids is, it's not to get a touchdown every play, it's just to help them show progress in themselves. But the goal is to make them better. Whatever they deem to be better in life for them, be it a family, be it a job, be it a trade, be it a craft, be it school, whatever it is, the goal is to help them get there.
To this day, their CASA's involvement means a lot to them, and I genuinely thank her from the bottom of my heart. There are many things I have learned from this whole experience, but the biggest life lesson is this: kids need love and compassion. Regardless of their past or what they feel at the very moment, showing them consistent care and dedication will allow them to skyrocket in self-confidence. My girls have experienced more than most adults, but with love and consistency, daily reminders of how great they are, I think it is the key to them finding happiness and stability in life.